You ready, Romeo? You repping for the man that extracts eyeballs
Yes, I am.
and
Ready.
throws up. Hello, hello, hello. It is me, your True Heel Phenom SP3. We are back once again with a pay-per-view roundtable, and this time it is for WWE The Horror Show. Extreme Rules.
No, this nigga didn't just do that.
We are talking about all the action. It was a very, very interesting night. There was a lot of action on the card, a lot of great spots.
For the new women's champion, yes.
Please take that fucking mask off. We can't hear you.
As you see, one person on our roundtable panel, he is very excited about the outcome of one of the matches. And we had the swamp match. We'll get into all of that. Let me introduce the pay-per-view roundtable panel this time. We have the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon.
This is the horror show!
That is a good one. I was actually singing it to myself.
We have the co-host of True Heel Heat, the one, the only, the princess of all the true heels, Miss Krssi Love.
I am seriously too high for all of this shit. You guys are gonna kill me tonight.
We love to see it. And finally, we have the blueprint of True Heel Heat, the boss of the legit boss of True Heel Heat. The what is the other one? Statement? I don't know. The golden role model.
The standard.
The standard. Yes, all
The
those
draw.
nicknames. The
And our
supreme.
new Raw Women's Champion.
No, I'm talking about you.
I'm not going wrong with Drunk Guy JJ, but we are going to drink. Because this is a beautiful...
He introduced himself. It is Drunk Guy JJ. So
Cheers to you, friend. Here, cheers. Clink, clink.
Cheers. Clink, clink. Absolutely.
Clink.
So before we get into anything, this is a reminder to you to push that subscribe button. We appreciate all the support. We have a bunch of new subscribers, so we hope you enjoy our pay-per-view roundtable where we talk about Extreme Rules, or the horror show at Extreme Rules. I'm only going to save the scream only maybe 2 times. So
No. I'll rip that out and I'll put it wherever it's needed in the video. Probably a lot of places.
Editing magic. So let me kick it over to the one, the only, the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon. He's gonna quarterback this and walk us through everything. But before that, I just want to get your thoughts. What is your overall thoughts? One word to describe this pay-per-view. I'll start with you, Mr. You're always good at these.
I'm confused.
Oh, Drunk Guy JJ?
Oh, he's taking it to the head, friend. Damn, he's celebrating, yo.
Of the year.
Pay-per-view, that's not one word.
All right. Legit.
Oh, that's a good
That's a nice one.
And Romeo?
I'm going to say scary.
Yes, I would say horrified. I was horrified.
There's a difference.
I was horrified by some of the booking decisions on the night. Yeah.
How about, I want to say, starting it off, the opening video, I thought it was like a great precursor to the show. It was very scary, like I just said. It was very, it seemed like it was setting up a horror movie of sorts. It was just, and the way they did it with it looked like old school horror footage, like it's not taking up the whole screen. If you see some old school horror movie, something like that. I liked the opening video. Did you guys like the opening video or no?
Loved it.
It was cool.
It's okay, I guess.
It was a horror show, and we
It
started
was
the horror
not.
show.
It set the tone. It set the tone for what we were about to see on the night.
We start the horror show, SmackDown Tag Team Titles, New Day versus Shinsuke and Cesaro in a tables match. By the way, they need a nickname because that's way too long to pronounce. Shinsuke, Nakamura, Cesaro. I was thinking underutilized, happy to be here, check cashers. I don't know. Any tag team names off the top of your head for these guys?
Underrated.
Yeah, that's a good one.
Well, they were the artist collective when Sami Zayn was here, but I guess they lost the nickname when they lost Sammy.
This was a decent match, I thought. Big E not wearing matching boots with his gear distracted me.
Yeah, he got really
Uh,
triggered by that.
this match ends with Cesaro powerbombing Kofi Kingston from the top rope to 2 tables stacked on the outside. Ouch. New tag champs. By the way, fun fact, Cesaro is now a 7-time tag team champion.
Wow.
You true heels were correct in guessing this match. 62% of you picked Shinsuke and Cesaro.
Yeah, I was disappointed I didn't get to talk about the build up for this match because I didn't know it was on the card until I watched SmackDown this week. I was writing about it on Sportskeeda, but I like how they built it up. With them being frustrated with them not getting opportunities and then getting this shot and winning here. The match was good in my opinion. I gave it 3.25 stars. It set a good tone for the night. It was a fun tables match, and it was a super Ricola bomb, not a typical power bomb. He wrapped the arms, the Ricola bomb, which used to be his finishing move in Ring of Honor. He did it here, the super Ricola bomb, through the table to the
Dropping
floor.
knowledge on me here, bro. I didn't know what that was.
That was one of the best spots of the night, so I gave it
Yeah,
3
Kofi
and a quarter
is
stars.
sick.
Yeah, I don't know how Kofi knees still working, man. Every time he like flipped out the ring and landed on his feet, I just kept cringing. Like,
Cool match. I didn't think that they would have won. However, I did enjoy the match. You can do no wrong with the New Day. I enjoyed the match. They did take the belt and give it to someone different. Didn't know that about Cesaro. Kudos to him. Other than that, I gave it 3.5 stars. Or yeah, matter of fact, go do 4. That's fine. Whatever.
Go 4 stars? I like it.
Yeah, because of Xavier. Why not? He's not here, so let's give him a little props. So.
that sounds like bias, but
Sounds like what?
it sounds like bias, but it's okay.
Wow.
But
Well, I thought you said
I
Black
can't-
Excellence.
Why I can't have my opinion? Like why are we judging people's opinions, Grin?
Yeah, you're gonna have bias. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
Don't worry.
The
Don't worry.
nerve, the audacity.
Audacity. I would spell it, but it's too late.
me
right now.
being biased? Are you kidding me? Me? Unbelievable. New Day losing, not surprising because they're gonna get it right back. Which also about to go to my point. How she said the New Day can do no wrong. Why do people not keep the same energy with New Day about being overpushed down our throats, but they'll go crazy for a Roman, a Charlotte? These motherfuckers stay with the tag team titles. They lose it, they get it right back, and it's been
So
going on.
does the Usos, and
The Usos haven't had the titles in like well past a year now.
because the other one has been drinking and driving and
but
injured.
they've had title shots.
But they also, if it's not with the New Day, it's with them, right or wrong.
The reason it's not is they don't complain about it is because the tag team titles aren't pushed. It's pretty simple.
The division is not pushed.
Yeah, it's pretty simple. The women's division.
No, I
actually
agree
good.
with Jaquan. We gotta keep that same
The
energy.
women's division is actually.
We get on Charlotte so much, our
Who's
queen.
we? We.
You.
Who's we?
Of course you. Of course you want to defend this argument.
Oh, the New Day, they're on the same road that
Yeah.
Charlotte's on. Title victory, title victory,
5
title
straight
victory.
years. They had a long title reign to lose it to get it right back. What are they like? Yeah, they're 8-time champions, and they'll probably be 9-time by the next month. Like, it's ridiculous.
No, it's fine with me. It's fine with me. I'm not gonna complain about it. I just hope that people that complain about Charlotte though keep the same energy and complain about the New Day as well. I don't complain about either.
You didn't hear that from my side, friend. So.
Okay.
But if I give it a star rating, I'll give it 3.25. Pretty good. Nothing spectacular besides the ending of the match. So
I would say the same, 3.25. Next up, Bayley versus Nikki Cross for the SmackDown Women's Championship.
Bayley those straps.
Bailey
Doe straps. Say it louder with your chest. Sasha Banks on the outside helps Bayley with the boss ring. Boss. The ref is distracted. Bayley.
He's the best thing of 2020.
Bayley uses the ring to punch the gut of Nikki Cross. I have to say it. Dirty finish. Bayley wins. 80% of you true heels Also picked Bailey. Good pick.
A legit dirty finish.
Legit dirty finish.
Right.
I thought this match was above my expectations. I thought Nikki Cross brought it.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a good showing for Bailey. My criticism of Bailey has been great character since she's turned heel, great character.
Yep.
But the in-ring work hasn't matched up to it. But for this match, I thought Bailey delivered as well as Nikki Cross.
Yeah, her and Nikki were literally from the beginning of the match, like all them spots out the ring, jumping off of her and shit like that. I really enjoyed this match too. But then again, Nikki Cross is fucking nice. I mean, she doesn't get her props like she should, but Nikki Cross is really dope in the ring.
I'm just liking the shine that Nikki is getting right now, because it's well deserved. That because at one point you didn't even know Nikki was even on the roster for a minute.
Yeah.
So for her to get this like nice little like push and like get this little shine these last few weeks has been great for her. I picked Bailey, of course. I didn't think that she was gonna win, but I picked Miss Dostraps because she's like awesome right now. She's on a freaking roll. I don't like the hugger one. I like Dostraps. I like this Bailey. This Bailey fucking.
This is teenage Bailey, as SP3 would say.
Teenage Bailey. I like this Bailey. This would
what a
make
brat.
me a Bailey fan. I love it. It makes her so annoying, and I'm here for all of it. And she's even awesome on the mic. I give the match 3.25 stars.
Same.
I felt like this was a strong match. I felt like it was even a little bit better than the opener. The opener was a lot.
It was better
more,
than the opener. No, don't do that. It was better.
I would say you rated it lower than the opener.
Okay, well then let me change that back then. Rewind.
She's gonna switch the ratings.
Switch it over. Yes, I'm switching it out. There we go. Give that one. Give the first one I just did to the first match. Give the second one.
Krssi, this is a lot of editing, damn it.
Yeah.
Sorry, friend. You could do it.
He's gonna have fun with it at least.
So you can keep it just like this. I'm saying I'm switching it. So what?
So I like the fact that both ladies had on new attire. Shouts out to Marcus Cash. So he was confused on who would win the match because he says whoever has new attire usually wins. So he was very confused. I love when you see the new attire out there. They look good out there.
I've always had that same theory for the longest time too. But I've had it the reverse way. Whenever they have new gear, they lose.
There's some type of jinx about it for some people. It is kind of like that sometimes, but I like the fact they both had on new attire and they both had a lot of energy out there. Mm-hmm. That's what I felt with like the first two matches. There was a lot of energy to those two matches, and I like the finish. I actually love the finish with the boss ring, and it was a creative way to get to where I thought they were going, and they like stopped real short of the destination, and we'll get to that. But I gave this match 3.5 stars.
I will say 3.25. Sasha's had that ring for years, and has she ever used it?
Nope.
No better time than the present, I guess. Jaquan to Bailey.
I'm gonna finish this.
The only one without a cup.
Is there anything that anyone wants to say about this little Firefly Funhouse segment that happened here with the black and white?
I have a new favorite version of Bray. Count
The who?
Count Bray. Was hilarious. I loved it.
He shows some scary footage. He warns you. And it's of the karaoke contest that was on SmackDown.
Oh, God.
That was awesome.
WWE just shitting on their own segment. They knew it was trash.
They recognized what they did.
Apollo Crews, apparently, did not pass a pre-match physical. AKA, he got the coronavirus!
That's what I think, but okay.
Since when does WWE have pre-match physicals? The only pre-match physicals they take are coronavirus tests.
And they barely do that, so there you have it.
What was it, a temperature check? Anyway, this is a bait and switch. What year am I in?
We're back in 1995!
We're back in our DeLorean. We've got right back in the DeLorean.
Back in time.
MVP rightfully crowns himself the new United States champion officially, and apparently it flies. He wins by forfeit. 25% of you true heels actually picked MVP to win this. I guess you win it by default.
I didn't think so, but okay, sure.
Me either. I didn't call it True Heels. I give it up for you.
And then it's time for my most anticipated match of the evening. I was so looking forward to this.
No one ever. Well, go ahead.
I got drunk early for this, folks. Seth Rollins versus Ray Mysterio. Eye for an eye.
Oh God.
They warned you for weeks that the only way to win was to extract the eye out of your opponent. So why are you guys shocked that they're going for each other's eyes during the whole match? I can't get it. Seth brings the pliers to the ring, Seth the mechanic. Towards the end of the match, Seth brings Ray Mysterio towards the steel steps, and Ray very sadly says, "No, no, no." And I'm thinking to myself, "Where's Dominic? Where's your son?"
Yo, that's another thing. You talking about son? Child. A shitty child. You are bigger than your damn dad. And you mean to tell me you couldn't come out there and save him from getting his eye taken out?
Eventually, Ray Mysterio's, I can't believe I'm saying this, his eyeball comes out. And Seth Rollins throws up.
He's gonna puke.
He's gonna puke.
He's gonna puke.
Oh, shit.
75% of you true heels pick Seth Rollins to win. If that's the last time we see Ray Mysterio in WWE, bravo, Ray Mysterio, bravo. What a match. What an effort. We will miss you, Ray. I hope you wear a mask that covers your eye or something like that to keep the kayfabe alive.
Nick Fury. 5-1.
Guys, who wants to start first on this eye for an eye?
Do we have to?
We have to.
You know what's sad, man?
It's our job.
If they did not have that shitty stipulation, that was a pretty good match.
It was actually a great match.
Fire.
I really enjoyed that match, but goddamn, like really having us really suspend our belief to think somebody's really about to lose their fucking eye was just, that wasn't it. I hope we never see another match like that again.
I give this match 4 stars.
Wow.
I honestly, I give it 3.5. Like that ending of the match ruined it so much. You know, like the ending of that ruined this man.
You knew what the match was about. Why are you shocked that an eye came out?
It's not
knew it was
shocking.
gonna happen.
Did they buy that eye off Oreo from trading?
It was stupid. It was stupid from the beginning. Like you can see them edit clearly towards the end of the match. That shit was heavily edited. They couldn't even make it look good.
Of course, Saquon, they're not gonna really rip his eye out.
Then, exactly.
Of course it's edited.
That's our belief. We know he's not really losing his eye.
It's wrestling, man.
I got
wrestling. Suspend your disbelief.
This ain't 1995, you know? We're not back in seeing stupid, wacky shit. This is 2020.
Rip no eyeballs out of 95.
Yeah, man.
I was lost when Ray took the patch off his mask. I'm like, what's the point of that? But okay, like then you had to like the fake contacts make me believe that eye is like not good or whatever. But you know, okay.
Kane is back, guys.
Right. Other than that, I mean, because of the shitty internet, I lowered the match, but the overall match was good. It was a great match. I think they both made each other look great. They had great bumps. It was really good. Until you had that horrible ass ending. And like you said, where was my son? My son would have been walking me out and standing there being with me. Why did you not come? Anywho.
That should be a dirty.
Huh?
I said that should be a dirty finish. Your son to help you out in a no disqualification. So you don't lose your eye?
Right.
Dirty finish.
Seeing her try to collect her thoughts is hilarious.
I don't even know what to give this match as a score, to be honest. Like, The
4.
animated.
We can start at 4.
Work your way down and work your way down.
Work your way off.
Work your way down from there.
3.5, friends.
That's fair. I also gave it 3.5 stars.
Same.
This was a really good match. I give it that. It's just, oh my god, the way Romeo said 4 stars. It's like so much defiance. He had so much defiance against logic and what we actually saw.
No, I knew what to expect. I knew
You
knew going in. It was an eye for an eye.
You knew it was going to be ridiculous. Yeah.
Let me just say, I thought it was going to be more CGI as the rumor was. Instead, it was just a prop. You know.
And you knew you were gonna see puke at the end.
No, I did not. Oh my god. But Vince McMahon, he's gotta puke. Seth Rollins, come over here. You're gonna puke, Seth. You're gonna puke.
Vince was probably losing his shit backstage if fucking Seth Rollins puked.
He's gonna puke.
That was the part that took me off. I'm like, so you knew what you was going out there to do a job. You did the job, and then you want to throw up? Why? I'm thinking they're gonna like pluck it out, like they've used all these tools and everything, but you put him next to the case like you did the other one.
Wore down the eye enough to push it against Seth, so it would come out very easily. Like that.
So
like he worked down throughout that whole match and the previous attack that all he had to do was push it the same way. There was like really no blood. There was just the eye popping out above Ray's pinky.
It was just in his hand.
Like, oh my god. Oh my god.
They bought the the box of like Oriental Trading. They got like the box of like 25. They like use different ways to like get the eyeball a certain way to show it on the TV. Yeah.
One by one, very quickly, can you guys do some acting and maybe reenact the reaction you had when you saw the eyeball? I'll start.
Well, I guess we should all laugh in unison then.
I didn't even laugh. I just got up and went to the bathroom.
From the fucking 25-cent bubble gums you get out the candy machine.
You eat the gum. Yup, that's the eyeball gum. You right.
You know what my thoughts were after this match?
What?
How the hell do you even continue after that? How am I supposed to get back into the show? This should have been the last image, the last match, because for me to get into it took me a while to get into the next match. We'll get into that. By the way, Tom Phillips says, I hope whatever happened to Ray Mysterio doesn't alter his life.
Man, this dude gonna ask us how the WWE continues after that, after we reviewed Dark Side of the Ring. Come on, man.
The Raw Women's Championship, Sasha Banks versus Asuka.
Hold on. I'm good.
Are you crying?
No, continue.
Very, very hilariously, Sasha's twisting Asuka's fingers, and I don't know which announcer said it, but they said, "This is gruesome." After we just saw an eyeball get taken out of a fucking eye socket.
I was like, seriously?
This match ends with Bayley interfering. Asuka kicks her. The ref admonishes Sasha for holding the tag team championship that Bayley threw in the ring. Asuka spits green mist into the referee's eyes. Bayley interferes again and then takes the referee's shirt. She's like, fuck it. I'm going to make a pimp decision here. I'm the referee now. She counts to 3 for Sasha Banks on Asuka. Oh, dirty finish.
Definitely not a dirty finish.
Somehow, this decision stands. As good of a match this was, it was hard for me to focus. My thoughts were still with Ray Mysterio.
Sorry to hear that.
And this was a dirty finish. How is this not a dirty finish? Will you stop? This is the dirtiest finish I have seen in so long.
Bayley helped the refs use his common sense. Put the t-shirt on like a great friend.
Mm-hmm.
Like a great friend. I would do that for you,
friend.
Romeo. If you were fighting for the world title and the referee was being stupid,
it'd still be dirty.
The referee is being stupid. He was blind.
He got missed. He should have ducked out. Should have got out the way. That's his fault.
By the way, very bold again to be spitting in someone else's face
During these
coronavirus
times. Yeah, you know what?
Very bold again. I mean, we are living in an era, there's no authority figure. This decision is going to stand. The inmates run the asylum. By the way, you true heels, a very confident 10% of you, this might have been just Jaquan's vote, pick Sasha Banks. 2 belts Banks.
Jaquan in his burner accounts. He got more burner accounts than KD.
Shots to Bailey, yep.
Shots to Bailey, 2 Banks, 2 belts Banks. This was a good match, does everyone agree? I would give this, well, it is a dirty finish, so 3.75 stars. And by the way, like the placement, if I watch this on its own,
my God.
if I watch this on its own, I'll like it more. But I'm still worried about Ray Mysterio, honestly. I'm still thinking about, like, that's such a bogus, crazy finish that we've never seen before in all of wrestling. And we have to digest that and then watch this nice match.
Could give a shit about Ray Mysterio's fucking eyes.
Of course.
Sasha Banks just won the women's title. And a great match. She finally, after how many years? 3 years. 3 long suffering years. Going through all the trials and tribulations, the fake false accusations of crying on the floor after WrestleMania, taking time off to get herself better, to come back and be a dominant heel in the women's division.
I hear the violins in his background because he just was crying like a damn girl.
Even telling the story when she thought it was a botch, but that's how great she is at doing storytelling.
That was a botch!
No, it was part of the match, man. She said the referee was trying to tell her to quit.
She bust her ass.
No, I have to become champion. I have to win this.
Let me translate in a non-biased form. He meant to say that was a good save for that botch. It was a really good save because that was probably my favorite part of the match, is that she just started selling the fact that I know I have to win this title. I have to win this title.
There were a couple of botches that they did a good job saving.
Yeah. Yeah. The one with the armbar at one point. There was one like that.
German suplex.
Yeah.
She nearly killed herself for the business that we love.
These are 2 professionals, 2 of the best women's wrestlers in the world. So
by far.
They were out there having far and away the best match of the night, and then they stopped short of the garage. They decided to park like in a 95-degree angle on the outside on the sidewalk.
Like Gorgeous Gino parked his car outside. It was all halfway.
Pretty much. Yes.
Way too soon.
Too soon.
There's never too soon for anything.
Hey, that video came out 2 weeks ago. We reviewed that two weeks ago for them. That's okay. It's been enough time.
You got a friend like Bailey. That's all I'm gonna say. Get you guys a friend like Bailey. This man.
She is a ride or die.
That's a ride or die. That's a ride or die.
Whoa. What did you want to say about her?
The most edited man on True Heel Heat.
Every fucking time, bro. Every time.
The ride or die chick. That's.
Yeah.
Even Timberland song, you know.
I am so excited. I did not pick Sasha to win because I was thinking that it was too early for them to take Asuka's belt away. However, I am ecstatic that they both now have belts. It's like they're going to be equally annoying now. It's so much fun. I can't even wait. I can't even wait for them to, like, their promos are going to be sickening. Are you kidding me?
Does everyone agree that this is going to stand?
Yep.
Yes. Absolutely.
If it doesn't stand, I'm going to stop watching wrestling. So
it's just like,
there's no authority figure.
It's just like Dolph coming to the ring and giving his own stipulations for foolishness. Same shit.
Well, Drew gave him permission for that. Yeah, I think that they're going to have a match. They're going to have a match to determine who the real Raw Women's Champion is. I don't think it's going to be recognized as a real title reign because Bayley is not a real official. So
But
that's my.
what if she was
Even
a
have
special guest referee?
She's not even a member of the Raw roster. Like, it's just like I on many levels this doesn't make sense.
They could be on any roster. So technically, she's on all 3 rosters if she's champion.
Basically.
No, you need to go to referee school and get a referee's license to be a licensed official.
That was my
Where's
first point.
okay? Can you name a referee school so I can sign up? Let me give me the. I got a pen and paper. I'm ready.
I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you later. I don't want to.
You know what
okay.
the is? Because I'll have Sasha winning every goddamn match. Okay, just let me know.
Oh, well, I gave this match 3 3/4 stars. This was a really, really good matchup. I thoroughly enjoyed this. I would have said this was a great match, but like I said, the convoluted finish really held this match back from being better than it was.
No, if I watch this match again without the Ray Mysterio, without thinking about that, this grade might go higher. I was very distracted the first 5 to 10 minutes. Like, I was still thinking about it. I still have the image in my head. It's like very distracting.
But this is another reason why they undersold and why you can't overrate that match, because they literally moved on from that shit. Like, they didn't have any grievance in there.
I didn't move on. I was still thinking about
You didn't move on, but they moved on. They moved right along. Once Bayley made her little joke, it was off with the races. Oh, forget about Ray. We good. We'll have our little backstage.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
I missed that. Can you tell me about that?
Well, Bayley had both straps, and she was acting concerned, and they asked her what she thought about what happened to Ray, and she was just like, Ray, I just want to tell you that, I feel bad that you don't have an eye to see me with both straps in double. I do have both straps, yes.
Good heel work.
Amazing. She gets better every time, I'm telling you.
Charlie Caruso does some medical talk like she's from the show ER. She says they can save Ray's eye. The fucking eyeball is separated from the eye socket.
Oh, boy.
WWE has the best medical doctors of all time.
Mind you, this all happened in the span of 20 minutes.
Not even 20. It was like...
Figure out what was the problem. They were trying to save it.
Wow.
Man.
That was quick.
Well, they could clear Corona backstage. It's no problem.
Drew McIntyre versus Dolph Ziggler for the WWE Championship. Wow, did you have to sigh so loud? Dolph Ziggler finally announces the stipulation to this match, and he says this match is Extreme Rules, but only for him. And if Drew tries to walk away, he loses the title. And if Drew doesn't follow the rules, he loses the title. A lot of steel chairs in this match. A lot. Ziggler is pulling off all the stops, all the moves, and it's not working. He says, "Why won't you die?" Ziggler sets up the super kick, but gets claymored to a whole nother universe. I want to say this is another good, solid match for Drew McIntyre on his title run. I would say 3 3/4 stars, maybe.
That's what I got it at.
And you true heels were right. Drew, 91% of you.
I mean, if you had a brain, it shouldn't be that.
I mean,
9% of you picked Dolph Ziggler.
And those 9 people are really stupid.
They must be vegetables. I'm convinced. They got to be vegetables. There's no way.
Oh, Jesus.
You really didn't think that Dolph was winning against him. Like, come on.
And shit, Drew probably gave Dolph his best match since Seth Rollins at SummerSlam. That was, over 2 years ago.
This is the time of the year where Dolph Ziggler starts having meaningful matches.
Yeah.
Well, last summer that worked out, so.
Any more thoughts on this match, guys?
I'm loving Drew's reign, man. I'm loving Drew's title reign.
Yes.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I really hope they keep the belt on for a long time, because he
deserves. You wish it was in front of a crowd.
Yes.
He deserves this moment that shine in front of the crowd. He's been killing it since he's become champion. He's been killing it.
Yeah, I really want Drew to be a champion in front of a real crowd because
Yeah,
he really
he just.
deserves it.
Mhm.
He's been holding it down for the WWE Championship and having a really good run. Like this match, but very predictable. Like
Yes.
there was just no doubt in the outcome, so I couldn't really get into it like I wanted to. So I gave this 3.25 stars, but both guys worked well together, and I love the finish.
I have to agree with you all. What a way to have your own way to the match to just lose.
That does make golf look
Oh.
awful, terrible. Oh.
I mean, you right. Like you had everything, all the odds, everything was in your court, and you still lost, as we knew you would. But let's just play along with it, friend. Right? Um, Finish was awesome. Love the finish. Um, I too am loving Drew's reign. He should have this run for him is awesome. I'm just hoping and praying that people will follow the rules so that we can have somewhat of a crowd, some type of people to see him, work as champ. When, who knows? However, I think that he is awesome as champ right now. He's doing very well. He's doing everything that he can with the people that he's been against, and what a way to squash Dolph like a little baby and win. I give this match 3.
Main event time. Bray Wyatt versus Braun Strowman in a swamp fight. I tried my best to write down the sequence of events, and I feel like I have to explain the sequence of events for the viewers in case they did not see it, because this was not a wrestling match. This was not a wrestling match. This was a cinematic story.
So every pay-per-view is going to have a cinematic story now?
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
I'm not sure everyone, but Bray Wyatt, if he does this...
Sorry, guys.
That might have been from the swamp.
I was just about to say.
Bear with me. I'm going to try to read this, and if it makes sense, then it makes sense. If it doesn't, fuck it.
Bless your heart.
Braun Strowman gets attacked by Braun Strowman. That's
First
right.
note.
Then he's locked up and chained in a chair. Bray Wyatt approaches him, says, "Welcome home." And Bray says, "You can't hurt me. I'm already dead." He tells him what will happen when Braun's 15 minutes are up. And he wants to team up with him. Braun's not buying it. He says, "I'm going to send you to hell." A snake bites Braun Strowman. Shake the snake, Roberts, man. Shake Roberts wishes he had a match like this.
Yo, the way he screamed and that shit came out.
And then we time warp. Braun is fighting two dudes. Originally, I thought this was like, is this supposed to be Luke Harper and Eric Rowan?
Right.
I was waiting for Rowan to come out, man. I was like, they should have filmed this before 90 days was up.
Like, hey, Rowan, you want a payday? Braun fights the two dudes, and he sets one on fire and laughs. Laughs very menacingly. Yeah, arson. Alexa Bliss shows up. She's got like a black hood. Looks very evil.
They should have made Nicholas come. That would have been so much better. It would have made it much better.
That would have been awesome.
Great.
Exactly. I would have marked out for Nicholas than Alexa Bliss. Nicholas is not doing anything at all. He was available.
Alexa Bliss says, very flirtatious, you always wanted to be together. Of course. God damn it, Alexa! Jesus, I'm not talking to you! I'm talking about Alexa Bliss!
I love it. SmackDown with the lynches just happened with you. Haha.
This is not the first time either.
Nope.
Absolutely not.
Anyways, AB says that. Bray Wyatt jumps Braun. Braun chokeslams him into a boat. Bray Wyatt floats away in the boat. Then the boat comes back with Bray Wyatt. Bray drowns Braun Strowman. Braun Strowman gets out of the water, climbs up a deck. Bray beats his ass with an oar. Bray screams, "Ah! Look at what you made me do!" Braun throws Bray Wyatt into the water, and then you see the Extreme Rules credits in the corner of the screen. Swerve! It's not over yet.
Torture me.
Bray comes out of the water, does a mandible claw to Braun, brings him into the water. The water turns red. And then the Fiend comes out. He laughs. And then the show's over. And he says, "Let me in." I think Bray Wyatt won that match. And if he did, you true heels were right. 91% of you. Who wants to start?
I don't give a fuck. Sucks. Does nothing for nobody. As predicted, the Fiend did show up. We gonna see Fiend probably take this from Braun next month at SummerSlam. It was so bad it put Krssi to sleep over there. And yeah, it's just a bad match.
It's not a match. But continue. Who wants to go next?
Bad fight.
Worst thing I've seen since these whole cinematic things has happened. I put Braun to win this match. If we're going to make the Fiend come out, when y'all showed y'all little vignette, when they first showed the vignette for this match, you should have just had that match. And then had the other wrestling matches to go on without it. Because to end a show, I'm like, well, did my service go out? Did something happen? Like, then I saw The Undertaker on my screen, and I was like, okay.
Undertaker returned? Oh, wow.
The last ride part.
Yeah, it just... But, it's just like...
Me and SB3 are not reviewing this.
I mean, and I feel bad because I'm sure, like, this was probably something, like, they all, like, came together and, like, put their ideas to, and, like, yeah, man, let's get this, let's do this, let's do that.
This is Bray Wyatt's mind.
Right, let's do this. And I'm a Fiend fan, but, like, for this type of an ending, and, like, I'm guessing Braun, like you said, is still the champion. Like, there's no dirty finish or anything that's stupid behind it.
It was non-title.
Oh, that's retarded. No.
It wasn't a match, really. It wasn't a wrestling match.
You know what, then? I give it 0 stars. That shit was trash. That shit was basura. Garbage.
You know what we call 0 stars around these parts? A dud. Yeah. A dud.
A piece of shit. There's the shit emoji on here. Put it right there.
That's what we do. We do
drop the shit emoji right there. Boom.
Yeah. This is quite possibly... No. This is the worst thing I've seen since Halloween Havoc 1995.
Damn.
This swamp fight.
You taking it back like that, Clue?
Not the show. Not the show. Oh, we just saw it, actually. And I'm not saying in the past 25 years, this is the worst thing I've seen since then. I'm saying that I've seen Halloween Havoc 1995 recently on True Rewind. You guys can check it out. There's probably an iCard right here. So you can check that out. But
no, it's dropping tomorrow.
Oh, well, there you go. So yeah, you'll have that. You'll see that at the end credits. But but I don't know. It's just very, very jarring to watch that. I was very much confused.
Sorry, I gotta mute myself because I'm gonna be laughing too much.
I said, like Krssi Love said, like, I was very much confused after watching this. I was just like...
And bored?
No, I laughed. It was so awful sometimes I had to laugh.
Really? That made you laugh? That's good for you.
You can't mute your laughter. Just laugh. Just laugh, Romeo.
He's probably like the only person that liked that shit, yo.
Exactly. He's the only person that liked it, and he thinks that he's I can laugh at everybody else, and I'm but I gave this 0 stars.
How much? 0?
0 stars.
I'm gonna go back to 1995, and I'm gonna give it a negative rating.
Wow. See?
-2.
-2 stars.
Okay.
All right, Romeo, take it away.
I don't rate cinematic matches.
Why?
It's not a match.
Okay.
Stadium Stampede, remember that shit? That wasn't a match. I didn't rate that.
What? Man, that shit was
It's not a
awesome,
match.
yo.
It was
That
awesome.
was
shit was
all
It was
classic.
awesome. I just don't give it stars. I leave the stars for the actual wrestling matches, is what I mean. How dare you? How dare you compare this to Halloween Havoc 1995? You know what? I'm just gonna say it. Spoiler alert. You haven't seen the True Rewind that's gonna drop tomorrow, but I give Halloween Havoc 1995 a 0 out of 10. 0. So that just goes to show you that this match does not compare to Halloween Havoc.
So drunk guy JJ, you were along for the ride on that. Wouldn't you say this would fit right in with Halloween Havoc
Absolutely.
1995?
I ain't even a doubt in my mind it's a fit that bull.
If this was in Halloween Havoc 1995, I would have bumped that 0 to a 5.
All right,
Let me tell you that.
follow me on Instagram, follow me on Facebook. This nigga tripping over here, so I'm gonna head
You
out.
guys, here's the problem. You guys were expecting a wrestling match.
No.
This was not a wrestling match.
No, I wasn't.
Was
I
I?
was expecting a cinematic
You
match.
rated it. You rated it stars. You don't rate cinematic matches.
I rate all matches. I don't care if it's cinematic or not. I am not Uncle Dave Meltzer. I am not the Hispanic Puerto Rican cornet PRC. Not of
All right,
that.
so you want me to rate this then? I'll rate it then.
everything.
Oh my god.
Look at that. You made drunk guy drop his phone.
Again.
Shit.
You want me to rate this then? I'll rate this 5 stars. 5 stars. What
my God.
a story.
Yo, put
What
that
a story.
jacket on and go to bed, son.
This wasn't supposed to be a wrestling match. This wasn't supposed to be humorous like the Boneyard match was, or maybe even the Firefly Funhouse match.
It's supposed to be scary.
You know this.
It
Right.
Yes, it was scary.
It wasn't.
Oh,
This, you know
was
what this was
funny.
supposed to be.
It was
Romeo,
funny.
how much have you had to drink tonight? How
Right.
You know what this was supposed to be?
What?
The horror show.
This nigga right here, yo.
This was a horror match. Very scary. Very scary. The fake ending. Oh my god, that shit was scary. And then it went,
Right.
And then it was like it wasn't over. And then the water turns red.
You know what scared me about that ending? You wanna know what scared me about that ending?
What?
The fact it actually didn't end. That's what scared me.
Right, because it wasn't over. That's how horror movies get
No.
you. That's how horror
They let
shows
Ray
get you.
Mysterio lose
They
an
think-
eyeball.
I know. We'll get into that later. Krssi, if you show this match to your kids, tell them it's not real. This is very, very scary. Very scary.
Well, they were upset that Oscar lost because they cheated and everything. So they called me in a rage. This is not fair. How could she just cheat like that? I was like, this is awesome. She won. Are you kidding me? They was like, what? No, Mom, that's not fair. They didn't play. They didn't do it right.
Your kids are on the right side.
So I'm
Anyway,
sure they probably were they didn't call me about this match. They probably just tuned it out and didn't even. They was probably doing other stuff. So.
Probably fell asleep.
Yep.
Anyway, this match sets up the next chapter. Fiend versus Braun. I cannot wait. Great chapter in the feud. This is a cinematic match. I mean, you guys are judging this way too harshly.
Hey,
too harshly.
I did get the last part right. I did call the Fiend being the reason he won, and that's the reason he won. So.
But I agreed with you. I thought the Fiend was gonna help Bray Wyatt. I thought we were gonna get like a duel, like shit like that.
Mm-hmm.
That would have been so much better.
We got 2 bronze. Why we couldn't get the Fiend and Bray? Like what?
Why couldn't they work together with Nicholas?
The regular Bray was helping the Fiend because it looked like the original Bray was Harlem shaking in the water, and then it popped up and that it was Fiend. So maybe I don't know. Maybe he saved them. Who knows?
He
I don't
ate
know.
him. He ate him.
Probably. Shit.
Okay. Sure.
Let's wrap up this horror show. Match of the night. I am going to go Seth Rollins versus Ray Mysterio.
Sasha, Oscar.
Oh, shocker.
I do agree with you with Sasha and Asuka.
There we go.
I'm gonna go with Sasha and Asuka.
Oh, the
For the win across the board. Sorry, friend.
Not exactly across the board, just 3 out of 4.
It's all right. You didn't. Your vote was three across over here. We won.
Majority wins to Krssi.
I will say MVP of the night as I pour this shot because wow. Sasha Banks and Bayley, the golden role models. What a night! They both win. They're the champs, as one Conor McGregor would like to say. Tag team champions, Raw Women's champ, SmackDown Women's champ.
Never been done in history. Yep.
Congratulations. The queen is coming though.
The 2 women power.
If that's what he was. Yeah, that makes sense.
I love how you put that little plug in there at the end, Romeo. Good for you.
Yeah, well, soon, queen.
MVP. I will also go with the co-MVP, but I won't go with the same one. We give plenty of MVPs to those two, but I'll give it to one of them, and that's my girl, Bayley Dostraps. Bayley Dostraps got the W. Bayley Dostraps counted the 1, 2, 3 to help Sasha Banks win a singles championship. Everybody thought she was going to cost her, but she helped her win the gold. Kinda. But that I give her the co-MVP, but I also give it to Mr. Cesaro. Cesaro deserves our praise once again, having matches on the night. His tag team with Shinsuke Nakamura is actually really good in my opinion, and 7-time tag team champion. You gotta give love to Cesaro.
That's automatic Hall of Fame. Automatic Hall of Fame.
My MVP, I am going to go with Miss Bayley Dostraps as well, for not only winning her match, but also helping and being the referee. Like, I didn't see that coming. I don't know about you guys, but I thought that was pretty genius. And for you to take this man's shirt off and put it on and yell at the ring announcer and the bell man to ring the damn bell because I said so because of my shirt is awesome. Whoever wrote that idea in the back, kudos to you because that shit was amazing. I went crazy when I seen it. I was like, wow, like if we couldn't even get no better and she can't even get any more annoying, wait till this shit happens. I can't wait to see them tomorrow night. I mean, it's going to be a big-ass parade on Raw. What? It's going to be amazing.
The legit boss.
The mask that they're now finally making people wear?
People doubted her. People did not believe she would be Oscar tonight. Nobody believed her but me. Nobody believed that she would win the women's title tonight, and she did. And you know what now? She's going to go on to defend her Raw Women's Tag Team Championship with her great best friend and one half of the Golden Role Models, Bayley. And she's going on to defend her Raw Women's title. And she won't get pregnant on her fans. She's going to go on.
God. Are you fucking kidding me? See, now I'm going to have to stop you. First of all, it's not that no one did not believe that she couldn't win. They just know that WWE is with the shits and they do not predict or do things the right way. So therefore, you cannot say that no one believed that she was not going to win. Okay, let's just say that. Okay, she deserved to win. However, Asuka just got the belt, and you want to count days as champion and shit like that. You would have thought that she just got it. Why is she gonna lose it right now? So let's put it like that, friend. Okay, and I don't be throwing shots because people have a life and they want to have a baby. Things happen. He turned out the club. You obviously see niggas that ain't shoot blanks. You don't shoot blanks. Look at you. Don't go there. Don't do that. Don't do that. Now you may finish.
Oh, it's done. Sasha's gonna be a long champion.
I'm Nisa Station, Miss Krssi Love. You can find me on IG, on Facebook, and on Twitter. You know.
We're not done yet. Oh Lord.
You're welcome.
Press record.
She's the same one that left WrestleMania when she lost the belt and had a vacation. No one said nothing about that though, right? You didn't bring that shit up. Don't do that. Don't do that because she went on vacation. She was off for like 6 months. Don't do that, friend. Don't do that. Everyone had all these speculations. So she was upset.
She was crying backstage with Bailey. They were trashing her the whole 6 months. She'll never come back. Blah blah blah.
But you didn't say that though. You did not say that. What you said was she won't get pregnant on her title run. Exactly. Let's keep that same energy, friend. Let's keep it across the board.
No way. The energy is still right here.
All
the
right.
energy is still here to stay.
I'm still excited that she's champion. Just like get that wrong when I'm just trying to fix it, just correct you on your statement. That's all. Carry on, friend.
Practice safe sex, guys.
I think I've been a part of all of them. This is the greatest pay-per-view roundtable ever.
I don't mean to get off track here, but
too late.
Sorry.
I do think it's kind of selfish for Becky Lynch to get pregnant.
Oh my God, this nigga right here.
I'll tell you what, I don't think
the
Charlotte Flair would ever do that.
Charlotte is now supposedly getting it because her tits explode. Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
Moral of the story, guys: don't be sexist around Krssi Love.
Better than her vagina exploding.
Wow, really? Okay.
What do you mean, God? You mean somebody exploded in her vagina?
Exactly, man.
Well, when a kid comes out, it's also an explosion.
Oh my God, bro.
Charlotte was on a good ass run, and then all of a sudden she had to stop because her tits exploded, and they for the third time. For the third time, she's getting her tits fixed. We decided to just remove them. How about that?
Yeah, she'll be back before Becky.
Charlotte does have some terrible tits, man. She can't get them. She can't get the things right.
I cannot comment on this.
Okay.
I love this pay-per-view roundtable. So much.
Let's talk about the least valuable performer on this pay-per-view, and I am going to say it is the guy who probably has COVID right now and failed his pre-match physical, Apollo Crews. He had the U.S. title, and now he does not.
We were I don't know, man. I don't know.
Close.
We were all rooting for you. You know that? I mean, we were all rooting for you. And they're crying. We were all rooting for you. Black excellence. You finally got some shine, and then you go and fuck it up. Well, no, Vince fucked it up by getting you COVID.
It's still Black excellence, though. MVP's a champ.
Montavious Jordan Sr.
Wait, who?
Go down somewhere, yo.
Who?
Michael Jordan? What?
Montel Jordan?
Montel Jordan? This is how we
do it.
This is how we do it.
Sid dancing in this video somehow, some way.
Yeah.
Sid dances in every single video.
I said you about to be on the run of your life and you fucking around and get the Rona. Practice social distancing, wear a mask, wash your hands, and you will be a U.S. champion.
Technically, it's not his fault because one of them niggas that's probably in the crowd gave it to him. That whole arena is full of Rona.
Well, he was unlucky. Clearly, everybody else was. MVP.
Probably, I mean, what's the name? Renee got it. Kayla had it. They all got it. He was around all them niggas, so therefore they gave it to him. He failed his physical. Sure.
Around a bunch of people.
Who you got, Krssi?
I gave mine to Dolph. There's no need to speak on it. I spoke about it during the match. Cornball of the night. Shout out to you, friend.
You all pick really good ones. Apollo, I can't give it to because I feel bad. We gotta know more. We can't speculate like that, guys. We can't. We can't. We don't know for sure. We are just speculating here, as fans will do. Um, and I can't give it to Dolph because we all expected this going in. So it is what it is.
You can expect the loser to be a loser. Wow, it's crazy.
I'm gonna give it to a man that walked into an ass kicking contest with the person who had the home field advantage. Not only did he get his ass kicked by the person with the home field advantage, he got his ass kicked by himself. He got his ass kicked by a scorpion. He got his ass kicked by some random hillbillies and committed arson on national TV.
Laugh about it.
He then tried to drown a man on national TV. He got beat with a stick. And then at the end, he got yoked up, thrown into the water. And apparently, piranhas or the Fiend have killed our Universal Champion and my LVP, Braun Strowman.
But you should put the RIP sign up after you say that on this.
That's a good one. I like that one, friend.
Don't forget the snake too.
I said the scorpion.
It was a snake, wasn't it?
Oh, I don't know. Scorpion, snake. I don't follow all this terminology.
This is not National Geographic. This is true.
The serpent, whatever you want to call it. He got his ass kicked by so many people tonight. It was ridiculous. I was like, this is your Universal Champion? I was like, Goldberg is better than him. I was like, Goldberg shouldn't be here. I didn't have to see these Universal Championship feuds that are built around freaking Punk'd from MTV or around Shrek Swamp and shit. I don't understand, man. This is the worst year ever for the Universal title. And this is a title that got put out the building when it was introduced at the Barclays Center 4 years ago. But somehow, some way, this is the worst year ever for the Universal Championship.
Jesus. Krssi, I don't know if you know how this works, but I'll explain it to you. We're going to put our thumbs out like this.
Okay.
And I'm going to count it down.
Mm-hmm.
And then you do thumbs up or thumbs down.
For the show?
For the whole show.
Got you.
Just thumbs up or thumbs down. So put your hand out like that, yeah? And in 3, 2, 1. What is that? Thumbs in the middle?
Thumbs in the middle. I'm halfway marked, friend.
I didn't even tell her that you could do thumbs in the middle. She did it anyways.
I love it.
Half good and half was shitty. Half was Basuda. So I'm in the middle, friend.
And then on a scale of 0 to 10. We'll start with you, Krssi, because it looks like you might be a 5, I guess.
Okay. Oh, for the show, yes, I'm giving it a 5.5-ish. Yeah.
That sounds like a thumbs up then.
Nope. Still the same way. Don't try to disrupt my song, which is halfway.
5.5.
Yep, there you go. That's a perfect one.
And then, Drunk Guy, you had it a thumbs up. What was your scale 0 to 10?
10 out of 10. Sasha won.
10?
10.
This was the greatest pay-per-view of all time?
His mic, please.
I'll give it a 7 only because
the
show started out really strong. And then the show was pretty strong. It was just a lot of stupid decisions going into the show. Like endings, like the eye for an eye. I mean, it was cheesy as fuck. We also had, of course, the ending of the show, the swamp fuck fight, whatever we want to call it. And yeah. Other than that, it was a pretty solid show.
Let me go before you, SP3, because I know you're about to fucking kill the show.
SPT just died on us. Like frozen.
Is he there?
No.
Damn, his hour mark.
Or is Or is he just looking at me like that? Like, fuck Romeo.
There you go.
There he is.
You just said that.
I am going to give this pay-per-view... What did you say, Drunk Guy?
I gave it a 7.
I'm going to say 7.5 out of 10. The only thing... I thought every match was solid. I mean, you can't complain about the matches.
I'm in damn air quotes.
If I could have done something differently, I would have got a replacement for Apollo, maybe Ricochet or Cedric. And then
Not necessary, but go ahead.
You could still have MVP win. I mean, it's just such a... That shit was very awkward that MVP just puts the title on and just walks out.
Right, yeah.
And Cedric or Ricochet would have made storyline sense, too, because they've both been in the storyline. But we'll see how that storyline goes going forward. This pay-per-view flew. Like, it felt like... I think it was only 2.5 hours.
Yeah, it was only 2.5. And like an hour before.
But the match placement was off.
Absolutely.
I think Braun and Bray should have switched places with Rollins and Mysterio. I think Rollins and Mysterio definitely should have went last. Good match. Crazy ending that leaves you fucking shell-shocked. And you can't fucking do another match after Rollins and Mysterio after that shell-shock ending. I think Sasha and Asuka should have went before the main event because that was the best match of the night.
Mm-hmm.
Besides Rollins and Mysterio.
Oh, yeah. Wait a minute. Not keeping the same energy over there, Romeo.
No. Because, a match. You know?
The eye for an eye was it a match to you?
Yes, but it has a shell shock ending that you need to stop at that. You need to stop.
You just said by mistake or probably on purpose that Sasha and Asuka were the match of the night.
Wrestling match without the crazy angle at the end. That's what I mean.
Eye for an eye match. It wasn't an eye for an eye fight. It wasn't an eye for an eye experience.
And by the way, Sasha and Asuka has what I like to call dirty finish. So you can't end the pay-per-view with that.
I mean, a fake eye wasn't a dirty finish to you?
No, because he actually got his eye out.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, God.
Sasha and Asuka was a dirty finish. So
How you do this
I'm
all
going to say
day?
that's 7.5 out of 10.
I don't know how I do this.
Because we're no
You can't end the pay-per-view on a dirty finish. That's WCW.
PRC is one of his kind. He is one of a kind.
TRC? Who's TRC?
I said PRC. That's you.
Oh, Puerto Rican
Cornet.
Oh.
Puerto Rican Cornet. Puerto Rican Cornet.
Puerto Romeo Cologne.
Good, SB3, bury your shit.
I'm not gonna bury it. After the review, I probably rated higher than I would have rated it at the beginning of our review. I gave this 5 out of 10. This was a 5 out of 10 show. Every match, like Romeo said, was actually pretty good to really good on the show.
You want to do a thumbs in the middle now?
No, because when I also gave a 5 out of 10 to another show that I will probably give a thumbs down to, which is WrestleMania 13. Because WrestleMania 13, it's got one decent match, it's got one great match, but the rest is crap.
Absolutely.
This card had nothing but good matches, and then all the crap was saved for the end of the show. So since you end off on such a bad note, everyone remembers the last match, and you ended off on a bad note. It was just too ridiculous, too awful. Some people said it was the worst thing they've seen from WWE all year. I won't go that far.
That's a stretch.
But it got it somewhere in the middle for me. I gave it 5 out of 10.
All right, you can find me on Instagram and Twitter, the Pride of NY, and right here on the True Heel Heat YouTube channel. Every Monday or Tuesday, True Rewind, where we suffer through the Monday Night War. Tomorrow night, Halloween Havoc. Fuck that show. And Wednesday Night Warriors, we drop it on Thursdays. We review AEW and NXT, and we tell you which show is better. We watch 4 hours of wrestling in 2 hours. We are amazing.
Another form of bias usually on that show with him NXT every week.
You have to watch Wednesday Night Warriors, where I explain to you why NXT is better than AEW recently.
Are you serious right now?
Watch the show, Krssi. Watch the show.
Krssi, any plugs?
Yes. You can find me on IG, Twitter, and Facebook. SmackDown with the Lynches will be dropping this week when my kids come back. That's why we haven't had any episodes. Other than that, yes, you can find me, and I also am on one of the co-hosts on True Hill Heat every Thursday. Drop every other on Friday, so see me there.
JJ.
Me? Instagram, hacksaw_J_Duggan. If you can spell, I hope so. Monday, Tuesday, whatever. I do True Hill Rerun with my good brother, SP3, and my good brother, Romeo. And Going Raw with Drunk Guy JJ is back. Season 2.
Nice.
Every Tuesday, Wednesday, while I get drunk and shoot the shit about Raw.
I might want to be on tomorrow's episode.
Oh, God. Here we go.
Or today's episode, whenever this drops.
He's having guests like almost every week. I love to see it. I love that he's expanding. He's expanding his role.
That's what's up.
For the right reasons.
You know, Randy Orton versus Big Show. This is a Hall of Fame match.
Absolutely.
I want to talk about this.
The Viper God of his business.
I'll yeah, sure.
Hey, you can find me on Instagram at TrueHill_EpicSP3. Like Krssi said, you can find us every Friday or Saturday. It drops True Hill Heat, where we talk about all your latest wrestling news. We break down and preview all the latest shows from around the wrestling world, so you could definitely check us out on there. I'm also with the good brothers here on True Rewind every Monday or Tuesday. And anything else you guys want to have, you could put down in the comment section below. If you got a request for a different video for us to do, let us know in the comment section, and maybe we might quite possibly get us together and talk about it. We can talk about anything you guys want. We're all about our subscribers and our viewers, so let us know in the comment section below, and let us know what you thought about the horror show.
How can we
at Extreme Rules?
This is the horror show.
You gotta follow us on Instagram, True Hill Heat. You gotta follow Facebook, True Hill Heat. You gotta follow the Twitter, True Hill Heat. You gotta follow the OnlyFans, True Hill Heat. You gotta follow the Cameo, True Hill Heat. Just follow us everywhere.
By the way, you guys definitely beat me in picks tonight, so Romeo's can't miss picks were missing tonight. Good job, True Hills. Good job.
Check free throw line. That's okay.
Another thumbs down for Romeo. So, until our next pay-per-view roundtable, I believe it's either, I don't know if we're going to get together for New Japan Seguro Lord, or if we're going to wait all the way until NXT before SummerSlam or WWE SummerSlam. We'll let you know on True Hill Heat for sure. So, for the connoisseur of all reporting, Mr. Romeo Anthony Colon. Nice.
This is the horror show! Great cinematic match at the end. Great cinematic match. Don't listen to these guys.
The princess of all the True Hills, Miss Krssi Love.
Hey, hey, hey.
For the supreme draw, the supreme blueprint, the supreme standard, Drunk Guy JJ. This has been our WWE, the horror show at Extreme Rules pay-per-view roundtable. Like, share, and subscribe for more True Hill Heat. Until next time, we are signing off. Peace.